and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela and today I bring you this look. I call it the glazed donut. Glazed to the shithouse. Like, can you see that glow? I am loving the glow. I'm all about glowy skin. I try to look after my skin as much as I can so I can have good skin underneath to wear glowy makeup products. I know a lot of glowy makeup products don't suit a lot of people. That's why I'm trying to make my skin look the best that it can. So check out my previous video of my skincare routine because that really helped my skin to look its best. I was prone to acne, and since I changed up my skincare, I have seen dramatic changes. Like my skin, like looking at it now, I am so proud of what it's become. I'm bringing you today this video and how I do my glowy skin, like what I use to make my skin very glowy. And this is what it turned out like. I really love it. The eyes, I think, are so gorgeous. Very bridal. Like, this kind of looks really bridal and I'm digging it. Like, I don't know, I feel very glam. So if you haven't noticed already, I have a new background. What do you guys think? I went to Kmart the other day and picked up a few things. I picked up this lamp, I picked up that candle and that little jewelry box, and I just grabbed a magazine and I had that already. It's like a marble pot, and then I just put a fake plant in it. But what do you guys think? Do you like the new background? I picked up a set of drawers and that's where I store my makeup now, so I can just like reach in and grab whatever I need. Everything is in here. It is amazing. My makeup storage was horrible. I had like the worst makeup storage possible, but now I'm really happy and I have all this, and I know I really like how classy it looks. Yeah, and by the way, I'm back to platinum blonde. I do have my extensions in at the moment. I do love wearing extensions. My hair is quite long, but it is quite thin. So I just stick extensions in and I just curl my hair. And if anyone wants to know, my top is from Universal as well. Alright, so I'm going to start out with my base just because my eye look is very simple. It's more about the skin and getting it really glowy. So yeah, don't mind. I do have a bit of breakouts. I got them last night, unfortunately, just because I ate a waffle and ice cream and Nutella and strawberries when I was at the River Festival. But yeah, get my hair back. I got like little clippies in my hair just to put them. Alright, so I'm gonna go with my base, and what I'm gonna do is I still always use my pore filler around my nose area just because I like for that to be smoothing. So I'll just take a bit of that pore filler. This is the Makeup Revolution one. Makeup Forever, sorry. Makeup Forever. And I'm just gonna put that in the middle of my facial areas. And then I'm going in with another primer, and I'm going to go in with a Radiance primer. So this is just the Laura Mercier Radiance primer. This one's really nice. It gives you a nice glow. So we want to glow under the skin. So I'm just going to stick that on my face as well. I love looking really glowy. It's like, it's so nice. So now that's just given me a bit of glow. very nice. And as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just like a wet highlighter, or like the Nars Cabana Illuminator on the high points of my cheeks. Because this is also going to give a bit of glow as well, like, whoa. I may have put a little bit too much on that side there. Let me just buff that out with a buffing brush. Like already that's like giving me a lot of glow. Put some on this side. Down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow there, and I also like to be glowy up here as well. Might blend that in with my beauty blender. Now that I'm really glowing underneath the skin, well, on the skin, I'm gonna go take probably like, I don't want a full coverage foundation just because I still want it to kind of look a little bit natural. So I'm just gonna take my Wetnwild foundation, the Photo Focus foundation in Soft Beige. I like this one because I can still kind of see my skin, but it's still medium coverage. So I'm gonna apply that to the skin. I've really been enjoying this foundation. It's really nice. And then let's buff that in with a buffing brush. Stick my hair behind my ears. Bring it down the neck. Now that that's all blended in, I'm just going to take a concealer. So I'm going to be using the new Jeffree Star Concealer in C10. Now this concealer, I've used it already, but it's not as full coverage. It's like a really wet formula. I don't know what it is, but I've never had a concealer like this. So it's very unique. I don't really know any like dupe for it yet, so I don't know, I think it's really nice. It's not like full coverage, but I don't know, I really like it. It's nothing like your Tarte Shape Tape or anything, but it is really nice. I'm also gonna like use that as an eye primer as well. And then I'll just blend out with my beauty blender. Like this is shade 10, like C10. And I know a lot of his light shades are all sold out, and I thought I was gonna be more of a lighter shade, but I'm glad I went with C10 because it is really light. I really want to get his setting powder just for the fact that it smells like cotton candy, and I think I would love that, and it's really finely milled apparently, so I do want to get that, but I don't want the translucent shade because it looks really light. I really want to get the fair shade, but I gotta wait for his restock. Alright, and I'm just gonna set that with my translucent powder, but I'm not gonna bake. I'm just going to lightly set underneath my eyes. Just so, like, I know baking, I love to bake, but I just want to lightly set. I also want to set around my nose and on my nose, because that's where I lose my foundation, and my smile lines and chin, just in this middle area. Now I'm just gonna set as well, just so when I do bronzer it doesn't cling to my skin. I'm just gonna set up on this area, but I'm not gonna set like down here. I think it's quite dry already, like it feels really good. I don't really need to set anywhere else, but I just want to set up here, just so when I do put like your powders on, it won't cling. So next I'm going to go in with a bronzer. Actually, I'm going to go in with contouring, sorry, and I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'm going to use the little brush it comes with, because it's such a good little brush, like it's a good contour brush. Just give my cheeks a bit of definition. And just around the forehead. Looking snatched. And then I'm going to go in with a bronzer, and I'm going to go in with the TooFaced Sweet Tea bronzer. So it just looks like that. I really like this one, it's really nice. Gives me a nice glow to the skin. Gonna do my jawline and down the sides of my neck. Next I'm going to go in with blush, and would you have guessed that I'm going to be using the Nars Orgasm blush, my little holy grail. This one, just if I really want glowy skin, I'll gravitate to it, just because I know it's got such a beautiful colour. I'm going to put that on my cheeks. And on my nose, because I want to look like I've been sunburnt. And on my forehead, actually. Like, it just gives that nice sheen of like pink, and then it's got the goldy tones in it. I absolutely love them. Now you're up a little bit closer. I'm just gonna quickly do my eyebrows. Not going to take long on my eyebrows. I don't want them to be like, I just want them to look fluffy. So at the moment, I might just maybe fix the tail in the front. Yeah, I really don't want like too much going on with them, but I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the brow was in medium brown, and just fill in a little bit of the sparse areas. Now I'm just going to take my Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to put that in my, as a transition shade, just because bronzers are really good for transition shades. So I'm just gonna lightly sweep in there. just a light transition shade. And then I'm gonna go into my TooFaced Pineapple palette. So that's what it looks like. Some really nice colors in there. I like this, and it smells like pina coladas. Like, who doesn't love pina coladas? So I'm just going to take this shade and I'm gonna take that on a Morphe 433 brush, and I'm just gonna put this in the crease to darken the crease a little. A little bit of this dark shade and I'm gonna just put that in the outer corners, just lightly, just so it darkens up that socket. And I'm just taking a Morphe E17 brush. Now for the stylish show, to get that really glistening look, I'm going to be taking this shade here and I'm going to be using my finger and putting that all over the lid. Like, it is such a stunning colour. So I'm just going to swipe that all over the lid. And then blend out the edges so it looks seamless. So I'm going to give it more bizzing and put some Stila Magnificent Metals in Smoky Storm. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this to the back of my hand and then use my finger just to tap it in and just lightly press on it, because I don't want it to be too like glittery. I just want it a little bit. So for under eyes, I'm just going to take this shade and just smoke it out under my lash line. Yeah, I'm really loving these. It's really nice. Alright, and then I'm just going to go in with a black liner to tightline my waterline and just a mascara. And then I'm just going to stick some lashes on. I'm just going to stick the Ardell Faux Mink lashes in 812. So I'll come back and we'll have these lashes on. Okay, so I think I just found my new favorite lashes. Like, they look so nice. Oh my god. I'm just gonna quickly put something in the inner corner and then I'll zoom you guys up. I'm just gonna put my highlighter that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use the Mecca Cosmetica Enlightened powder. This is the original. So I'm just gonna stick this in my inner corner. Actually, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Australis metallic eyeshadow in Guns N' Roses, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in my inner corner as well, just to like really intensify it. Oh yeah. Whew, wow. So I'll zoom you guys in. Alright, so now I'm going to add the highlighter, the best part. So I'm going to take Mecca Cosmetica Lip Within Powder, the one I used in my inner corner. And I'm just going to, I'm gonna do it dry. And if I need be, I'll add some Fix Plus. But with this, I don't think you do need to. But we've already got that glow still there. I just want to intensify it. Oh. Oh my god, if you have not got this highlighter, you need it in your life. Like, look at that, and I'm only just tapping it on there. Oh, it just gives that wet look. I love wet, like that wet looking skin. Looks so nice. Put it on my chin, and then on the high point I want on my forehead. So when I turn, I get a little bit of sheen. And on this side as well. And then I'm just going to take a small brush and I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. And on the tip of my nose. Like a little reindeer. And I'm going to do the brow bone as well. And don't forget the cupid bow. Glaze me up. Glaze me up. For lips, I just want to keep it really neutral. I'm going to go in with my Subculture by MAC and line my lips. And then I might go in maybe with Huda Beauty Bikini Babe, I think. Let's see how light this is. I don't want it too light. I might add a little bit of Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin. That's better. A little bit darker. Seriously, I need to buy like 5 of these because it's my favorite lip at the moment. And while that dries, I'm just going to add some. So I'm going to take the Fix Plus Pink Light Illuminating spray by MAC. I'm just going to spray this all over my face. Now, we can't forget gloss. I love gloss, and the gloss I'm going to take today is a new one for me. Champagne Glam, e.l.f. Champagne Glam. It's got like champagne color with like gold sparkle in it, and it is a lip plumping one. Oh. Oh wow, that's nice, I like that. So that is the final look. I am looking very, very glowy. The skin is just looking very nice, very glowy. I love glowy skin. I just think it looks so beautiful. Every angle you're just like, I look wet and gorgeous. Like, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to leave me a comment below with any other suggestions of makeup tutorials that you would like to see, I'd love that. Or just give a chat, or have a chat with me. I'd love to have a chat with you. I'm always on my phone, so I'll reply straight away. But yeah, if you have any ideas, please let me know. And thank you for watching. Bye guys.